Have you ever heard of the term fat fetish? Dude, get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me.
Fat fetish is described by Wikipedia as a sexual attraction directed towards overweight or obese people due primarily to their weight and size. Some relevant subcultures of fat fetish include fetishism. And fetishism is a type of kink where the individual gets sexual gratification out of helping another individual gain weight. That's right, there are people who get turned the fuck up by helping other people gain weight. In today's video, we'll be taking a bit of a deep dive into the fat fetish world and its place on popular websites like Instagram. On Instagram, you see a lot of gainers. Feeders, gainers. You guys see the little bit of the relationship that exists here? Gainers are people who get sexual gratification from being fed either by a feeder or themselves and gaining a shit ton of weight. Let's go ahead and look at some gainers that found themselves small communities on Instagram. DachuBear12, a gainer with close to 2,000 followers. His bio says fat gainer bear, pig emoji, bear emoji, heart emoji, bacon emoji, donut emoji, burger emoji? Yes! Also, let's just take a second to appreciate his profile picture. If this doesn't sum up Instagram in one photo, I don't know what does. Now, I can tell some of y'all are getting excited, so let's go ahead and look at this gainer's content. The first post we're going to be looking at is a picture of Dachu Bear at a booth eating some yummy vanilla ice cream. Yay! The funny thing about this post is its caption, "Need to outgrow the booth next time." I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like you've outgrown that booth plenty. The table is literally being consumed by your fat rolls, and you think you have more growing to do? Another weird phenomenon in the fat fetish community is this weird thing about drinking a lot of something and then burping disgustingly. Seriously, Dachu Bear, I'm in the middle of a recording, dude. Are you done? You gotta understand, the people that are a part of this community find this body type and whatever the fuck Dachu Bear is doing right now, they find this sexy. How? How? Anybody know how? Now, as crazy as that is, Dachu Bear isn't the only gainer on Instagram, and he's not the biggest either. Let's go ahead and take a look at another gainer who goes by Pig Jolt. Now, when you first look at Pig Jolt, you may just assume he's another average gainer. Not that there's really anything average about gainers, but that's besides the point. But there is so much more to him than that. So let's go ahead and look at his content. Part of the fetish seems to be like being disgusting or gross or messy. And I think it's kind of bizarre that this community that glorifies this body type that I think most people aren't attracted to also sexualizes like just being a gross, disgusting person. Like, that's bizarre.
I look pretty big.
Damn right you look big. As a matter of fact, you look like you're about to blow up, which is me trying to diss you, but as a gainer, that's probably just getting you turned, so I'll just stop talking. Ah, yes. A moaning pants on button to finish off the video. I hate Instagram.
I cannot undo these once we leave the house. Jesus. Okay, I had to lay down.
Okay, so this is bizarre. Is this like another micro fetish of the gainer community? Not being able to button your pants? Also, this is the first video I've ever seen of someone running out of breath while trying to button their fucking pants. Now that we've gotten a taste of Pig Jolt's wonderful content, let's look at his bio. He's got a link tree here. You guys know I love link trees. It's like opening a present on Christmas morning, but instead of gifts inside the presents, there's naked people. He has a Patreon and a gainer wish list. What the hell's a gainer wish list? Oh my god. It's a wish list filled with extra large clothes, Little Debbie's, and other junk food? This is awesome. I need to get me a gainer wish list. So is this supposed to be like a weird way for feeders at home to get involved with stuffing your fat ass with even more food, or? To me, it seems insane that anyone would buy you yummy little treats and Taco Bell gift cards. But that's just the truth of this community. It's insanity. They buy fat people food online to make them even fatter, so they can jank it. When they buy Pig Jolt a $25 Taco Bell gift card, they go straight to their bed and they start janking it. Apparently. I wouldn't know. It's not like I'm experienced or anything. Like, I wouldn't know about that. That'd be weird. Right? Let's look at the link that goes to his Patreon. An 18-year-old verification. In case there wasn't enough evidence already, this is just proof that there are sexual undertones to this whole gainer and feeder weird relationship getting fat as fuck. People get turned by this. People get turned on by this. Like, it's already weird. It's already weird to have feeders and gainers. But the fact that people bust to this? Yes, we are sexualizing people killing themselves with food. Big W. Oh yeah, keep it up. Anyways, on his Patreon, he has normal things like belly measurements, eating, chugging, and burping videos. You know, shit we all watch, right? Right? And no, I will not be purchasing the Patreon and watching these videos, you weirdo! Why would you ask me for that? What is wrong with you, dude? Anyways, back on his Instagram page, he has a link that goes to another Instagram account, and this is where shit, frankly, it really hits a fan. It goes to an account that posts squashing videos? What the fuck? Squishing is another kink related to the fat fetish community. And it's pretty obvious. Pretty much a fat guy sits on a less fat guy and he gets turned on by that. I can't believe when these people get freaky, the first thing they think is, man, I would love it if some big ass man came and sat on me right now. Oh, yeah! 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 Oh, and looky here, he has a link that you can click on to watch full-length squishing videos? I'm not clicking on that link. I did notice that he has one video posted on this Instagram account, though. Let's check it out. Oh my god! It's a video of a gainer and a feeder? Well, this is what it looks like, guys. This is what brings sexual gratification to these freaks. Seriously, though, how do you guys bust to this? There is nothing hot about this! You know what, between this and the photos of him sitting on people, I think I'm done with Pig Jolt. And now it's time to look at the saddest gainer of them all, Rotown Dumpling. Looking at Rotown Dumpling's page, the first thing I notice is he has all these highlights. From stomach sounds, to fan art, to weigh-ins. This community seems to deeply obsess over popular gainers. The fact that there are people that want to listen to his stomach sounds is literally insane. You're telling me that my awesome-ass channel has no fan art, but this gainer does? Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to start doing gainer content. Oh, gotta make some room in here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Let's look at his bio. UK gay bear. One thing that I've noticed is that almost every gainer I've looked at is gay, and I'm not sure why. While there are no official numbers, I asked ChatGPT to come up with some kind of estimate, and it believes that up to 80% of the gainer community is gay. Why is the gainer phenomenon so much more prevalent in homosexual communities? I have not a damn clue, but my gay brothers and sisters have some explaining to do in the comments below. Gaining's the name, feeding's the game. Isn't that cute? Rotown Dumpling's starting weight was 180, so he started off as like a normal sized dude. His current weight is 435 pounds? What the fuck? Holy shit. How much weird gratification do you need to get from eating to eat your way up to 435 pounds? Oh my god. It must be like orgasmic. And the cherry on top, his goal weight is 500 pounds. This guy is literally killing himself being a part of the gainer community, and this is where the sad reality of the destructive nature of the gainer community really becomes more obvious. Let's look at Rotown Dumpling's most recent post. So it's a shirtless picture of him, and by God, is this man big. We kinda already knew that though. The sadness of this post is realized when you read the caption. I know I've been so quiet lately, but I thought it was about time to post an update. Swipe left for a belly video. I am not doing that. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Oh, it's a fat guy playing with his belly. Okay, wonderful. Back to the description. As of right now, I'm doing okay. I'm doing my best to understand and deal with my diabetes medication, whilst also getting used to a new environment, as I've luckily been living in a supported living facility whilst I get myself back on my feet and try to find work. Regardless, just know I'm okay. Where the gains are concerned, I'm not against any bigger. In fact, the very idea excites me. If the situation has taught me anything, it's just how much I love being big. It is really important to me. Dude, you need help. You are eating yourself to death. Reading this genuinely makes me sad. This man's life is being ravaged by his weight. He's struggling with his diabetes. He can't find work, probably because he's insanely overweight, and this community is glorifying him. His comments are all people sexualizing him. Some people even saying things like, "You're courageous." The fuck? What makes him courageous exactly? Is it the fact that he's eating himself to death? This is a sick truth of the gainer community. It's not really any of my business what brings you sexual gratification, as fun as it may be to make fun of it. The real issue is that there are sick communities like this that are cheering him on for literally eating himself to death. Roadtown Dumpling is surrounded by people who are encouraging him and taking years off of his life. But does it matter to the people who are janking to it? No. Because even once Roadtown Dumpling succumbs to this twisted shit, there'll just be another guy that they can cheer on to get fatter and fatter until he eventually meets the same fate. I hope you get help, Roadtown Dumpling. Why are you shopping in the women's bra section?